Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of Coffee Talk. I'm your host, Evil Ted. This is my show, Coffee Talk. We talk and have coffee, no big whoop. Everybody, my special guest, Sylvia Slays.
Hi, foam fanatics. Hi, slayers. Welcome.
Hey, Sylvia.
Yeah.
You can't be as tall as I am. Sorry.
Better?
Yeah, thank you, son.
Better, Ted?
You guys don't know Sylvia Slays. She's actually a giant. She's an Amazon. And
Amazon, please. Amazon.
I'm sorry, not giant. Amazon.
Yeah.
Everybody, super talented Sylvia Slays. Also a costumer, cosplayer. Is so many questions for Sylvia. I met Sylvia.
Everything. Really.
I was going to ask her a question through, but I thought we could get this out of the way really quickly in the beginning. Do you remember the first time we met?
Oh my God, of course. It was the most epic moment of my life. Yes. It was at Wondercon.
Wondercon.
And I was in my Assaultron costume from Fallout. And I was walking down the aisle, and who do I see? I see Evil Ted. Of course, he doesn't know who I am. He doesn't know me, you know? He's the master guru.
No.
And I go straight for him, and I'm like, Ted, can I take a photo with you?
Okay, that's her story.
Yes, that's my story.
This is mine.
A different one.
I have a different one.
Yeah.
I was at WonderCon. I saw an Assaultron. The only reason I knew what Assaultron was because of Britt Duran. She did an Assaultron costume.
Oh yes, that's right.
And
hers turned out so well.
Hers, yours was pretty darn good too. So I walked up and WonderCon. I'm like, oh my God. So I tapped her with my phone to say, hey, can I take a picture? And she spun around and went, oh my God, it's Evil Ted. And we laughed. No, that's her version. We both have versions. Anyway, it was fun. We took pictures, and I followed her on social media. We became good friends.
Yes, exactly.
Sylvia, everybody, well, Coffee Talk, the main reason of Coffee Talk is what I like about the show is I have fellow makers and cosplayers and builders on this show, and I have questions for them. And for all you people out there who know who they are and follow them, you would probably like to know this as well. So I have questions for Sylvia Slays.
You do?
Okay. I noticed an accent.
Yes, I'm from Austria.
Austria.
The lovely land of yodelers and Wiener Schnitzel.
The land of Wiener Schnitzel.
Yes. Mozart as well.
So what brought you to the States?
Well, oh God.
Here it comes.
Long story. Long story short, though, I was working in the movie industry.
You worked in the movie industry?
Yeah.
I did not know this. What did you do?
I was a script supervisor. So I was working behind the camera as a little scripty girl.
A scripty girl?
Yeah, a scripty
wow.
girl. And I love it. I love it. Honestly, I think that's why I'm doing so well in building as well. I love the detailing of things, you know? And scripty work is just about detailing. Where did he put down the mug? What line did he say when? It's perfect.
It's a lot of work. So I take it you don't do that anymore.
No.
And what happened?
I got a little disenchanted with the industry.
Really? What?
So?
You got disenchanted with Hollywood?
Yeah.
Fascinating. That's a shocker. That's what got you out here, right?
Yes.
So did you do that in Austria as well?
I did that in Austria but okay, the movie industry in Austria is it's like TV. It's TV,
right.
Tiny little projects. Sometimes German projects. German projects are amazing.
Good. So you were like, okay, but I want to do this, but I want to go somewhere else.
Yes,
I want to go
exactly.
to the wonderful land of America.
So I went to New York.
Got
first.
it. Oh, New York first.
Yes, New York first. I was there for 6 months. We shot BMW commercials. It was amazing. Best time of my life. And then I decided, you know what? Let's try LA.
Okay, so you were in New York. New York's expensive?
It was expensive, but everything was paid for.
Oh, that's right. You're in the company. Okay, got it. Okay, so you thought next step was LA.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Great. So, with that being said, how long have you been here now in America?
15 years. It's been
wow.
a while.
15 years.
Yes.
Actually, I'll be honest with you, I thought it was longer.
Oh my God. Am I that old?
No. The thing is, not to be obvious about this, but most people know you and follow you.
Yeah.
You are an attractive woman. I would go as far as to say almost exceptionally attractive. So the next question is, did you ever model?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Because I say if I looked like this, I would model.
Okay.
At least try to.
You would abuse your power of beauty.
Oh no!
My
stop.
God.
Anyway, you did model.
Yes, I did. But I didn't model in the traditional way. I didn't abuse my Amazonian power.
Right.
I did hair modeling.
Oh, you were a hair model.
Yeah, I was a hair model.
So Amazonian skills, but they shot you from here up.
Yes, exactly, pretty much.
Okay.
I did it for presentations, commercials, L'Oreal, basically for Austrian.
Was it lucrative? Did it pay well?
Yeah.
It did?
Very well, but it destroys your hair, and yeah, I had to quit.
Because it was destroying your hair?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Any other reasons for quitting, or just...
It's boring. Yeah. Honestly, it's terribly boring. I don't even do traditional modeling per se on the regular basis. I do artistic work sometimes.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's nice. Black and white is my favorite.
Great.
But at the same time, it's just if there's no costume, I'm sorry, I'm bored.
All right, then that's my next question. Then, what got you into cosplay? What got you into building costumes and stuff?
So okay, I'm a little bit of a gamer.
It's funny. That's actually one of my questions. But you are a gamer.
I'm a little bit of a gamer.
Oh look!
Look, it's Nuka-Cola.
Nuka-Cola again, everybody. That's from Fallout for you. Right? I say it like you guys don't know that. I love the games. I love the look of the games, like the design of games. I am not a gamer. The only reason I know the costumes is because of the community, and I see other people making costumes. I'm like, ooh, what's that from? So I have to say, Fallout is one of, even though I don't play the game, is one of my favorites because the designs, the costumes, the weapons, it's crazy.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful, and just because I played the games, I got into this whole lifestyle. I didn't even exist it because I wanted to make the weapons.
Right.
I wanted those laser rifles. I wanted that plasma pistol for my own. So I started basically tinkering with things. First, I tried Kamui Cosplay's way with the Worbla.
The Worbla.
Stuff. I failed miserably. Failed.
I'm not a fan of Worbla. And again, here's the thing. Not that Worbla's bad. It's just that I don't personally like it and work with it. And I've never seen anything made out of Worbla I couldn't do out of foam. But again, that's me though.
Yeah, yeah. No, it has its uses.
Yes,
absolutely.
It does.
But not for everything.
All right.
And then I stumbled upon this guy over here. And I was like, huh, foam. Look at that.
Foam's the way.
So everything you did, Ted, everything, I basically like copied and pasted. I was like, okay, I'll do this. Oh, align it now. Wait.
Again, I always tell people there's no right or wrong way to do something. It's just that if you learn something, that's what's so great about this community is that I'll do something, throw things out there, and some people go, hey, Ted, did you know you could do this? I'm like, oh, that's a neat technique. I love the technique of sharing things. I always tell people, if you have something that works for you, it's great. But if it's something that's really great that works well, share with the community. It will help us all. It's great. I love the fact that I'm helping others, but other people come back with me with ideas. I learn things from them as well, too.
That's why your Foam Fanatics page on Facebook
oh, my gosh.
It's so beneficial, honestly.
It's super great. This is a good question, and not just falls in the cosplay category, but when did you get into making? When you were like, we all reached a point in our lives where we just want to make stuff, and your skill level's pretty good. So you always were making before you were cosplaying.
I always used to tinker a little bit with things.
What was some of the stuff you do when you were younger?
I used to do crafts of all sorts. I even have the scars to prove it. I cut myself really badly once when I was a kid. Doing crafting.
Right.
I was trying to do something for my desk. I was trying to put something up and make it all like nice looking and stuff. Of course, with a box cutter. But yeah, that's how I got started. I basically wanted to improve my work area. It wasn't for costuming. It wasn't even for anything else. It was like, how can I enhance my table? Basically. So yeah.
That's funny you say because that's what I'm doing right now, and eventually I'm in the process of building stuff in my place. All right, well, I asked that you're a gamer. In the cosplay world, we all have this thing we all push for or strive for, and I know I had one for me was, what is that? You haven't built it yet.
Oh my God.
But what is the dream costume? What is something down the road that, I mean, I know it's hard because it might be something that pops up next week that you'll want to do.
Yeah.
It's always hard.
Always.
Yeah, exactly. It's never ending. I'm like, oh, I want to build that now.
No.
Oh, great, now I got to build that.
It's like a huge list.
The list gets growing. But out of all that crazy list, is there something classical, something that stands out that you'd always want to do?
Yes.
Oh, you have it?
There is one thing, Ted.
All right, here it comes.
Oh my God. Okay.
Let's hear it.
You might not know this. You will not know this because it's very obscure. And it's not that obscure, but it's all of my crazy builds, the ones that I aspire to.
Okay.
Are based off of art From Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering.
It's a card game. You know that card game.
Yes, I do. The game. I'll tell you what. And the designs are
unbelievable, right? There is one design. It's called Platinum Angel. It is an angel. It's a really powerful card as well. But it is basically out of granite. Looks amazing. It almost looks like my Assaultron in the face, but everything is armored. It's stone looking and with wings, with huge wings. Oh, I would love to make that.
It's funny you say, because when I was a kid growing up, there was a card game we had. And it was something like a fantasy game thing as a kid. Yes. I don't remember the game. That's the thing. Don't remember at all. The graphics and the artwork on the cards were so inspiring that I didn't use the cards as game cards. It's just reference materials. Yeah. And there was a knight helmet, and it was the first thing that inspired me. So I was obsessed, and I went out and got a toy plastic army helmet, cut the rim off of it. I glued cardboard and I paper mache'd it. It was my first knight helmet. And it was all paper mache made.
I love it. Oh my god.
It was awesome.
That's how we start.
Yeah, that's how you start. You see something that goes, oh my god, and you can't buy that.
I need this.
You have to make it.
Yep. That's what happened to me in the gaming. I wanted these guns.
Right.
I wanted that Gauss rifle. I really wanted it, so I had to make it because it wasn't available.
You said you originally started with Worbla.
Yes.
And for me I can tell you since we brought up Worbla, I always have people writing me about it. But the thing is, I always think there's the right tool for the right job. And certain things like, but it's a thermal plastic.
Yes.
And my biggest fear is that when you live in countries like in Germany, when it's relatively colder, a colder environment.
Yes.
In Los Angeles and California, where the heat's really hot, heat's really hot. Quickly, I went to school. Where it gets warm here in Los Angeles, and if you have a Worbla costume and you leave it in the car for like 5 minutes, it's done.
Forget it.
Thermoplastic. The idea of thermoplastic never appealed to me, and I've had plenty of rubber costumes take a lot of heat and not get a beating.
No, that happened to my Assaultron actually, because parts of the Assaultron, I made the hands articulated.
Yeah, I saw that.
They were turning, they were spinning.
Right.
So those claws, I had to fashion them with Worbla so they could spin.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise foam would have had too much traction. It would have stuck too much.
I see what you're saying for the sliding thing.
Yes, exactly.
I would have done the same thing, but with styrene.
I was so unexperienced.
There's different ways. We all learn things. Okay.
Exactly. And then I left it in the hot car, and what happened? It fused itself.
So you can't turn them.
I can't turn them right now.
You know what? Put that in there. We'll fix that.
I will.
We'll add that to the list.
Also, there's so many good Assaultron cosplayers right now. I have to step up my game. Yes.
Yeah, this is what's amazing about the cosplay community is from the time I've started, and I've been in this. I worked in the movie industry 20 years, but I realized I've actually been in cosplay almost technically 4 years, really. I've always built costumes for myself as a kid, and I always did back in St. Louis. But introducing starting to do the technically word of cosplay, and I take that back. I guess I did start early. I started more in the 80s. I did 80s, but it wasn't called cosplay. We just went to conventions and dressed up in costumes. So that's why when I say cosplay community, it started for me. I'm still new. I wasn't new at costume building, but I'm new at the cosplay world.
Right.
And teaching people. And I started about 4 years ago, and it's been exciting.
You do it well. We all love you.
Thank you. But my thing is, I learned from them what to use. So I got foam skills from them and stuff like that. But the creative community has been fascinating, and so many great builders now. And you talking about the reason I'm getting on this rant is talking about seeing Assaultrons.
Yes.
I get on Facebook and I see these people posting costumes. I'm just like, oh my god!
Right?
Amazing stuff out there.
They're so good.
And it's so hard to keep track of all these people. I think are just amazing out there, and they're more and more every year. So the community has been growing and booming. It's been getting great.
It's crazy. But
now, with that being said, is there people that you admire as other filmmakers out there? People that you follow? Now, okay, besides me. Besides, okay, stop. Besides me, is there people out there that you watch their work and are inspired by or like?
Yes.
Okay.
There are several actually Russian cosplayers that are so good. They do such good work that it looks like movie stuff. Honestly,
Yeah,
I can't
that's like
even-
Maul, Maul
Yes.
and his wife.
Ben,
What's his wife's name?
Maul Cosplay and Maya Felicitas.
Yeah, those guys were at MagCon, and they were next to me, and they did their Cyberpunk
Oh my God.
2077. The game's not even out yet, but Cyberpunk came to them and said, "Hey, we love you guys dress these characters," and they did them spot on. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
And you guys, I'll
Did you
definitely
see
put.
that collar?
Yeah, I know. Again, everybody, everything we're talking about, we'll have links below the video
Yes.
on this. Definitely check them out. They're super cool.
Amazing.
Their stuff is
I love
amazing.
Ben. I love Ben. But honestly, it's not just because he and his wife are vegan. They're my
Oh,
vegan squad.
Yeah, she's a vegan.
Oh,
just a,
hell yeah. I had to mention that, right?
no, don't throw nobody throw any
yeah.
stones here. All right?
Vegan club.
But
What's
they're
the first rule, huh?
They'll-
You tell everyone. Drink.
drink coffee because it's a coffee talk. So now you you came. So basically, how you worked in the movie industry.
Yes.
That got you out here to America.
Yes.
You started in New York, came to LA,
came to
and you were script supervisor. So you did script supervising. And you don't do that anymore. What was the next thing you did after that?
After that, I dabbled in photography.
Okay.
I sucked. I was really bad at photography.
You mean as a photographer?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Honesty here on Coffee Talk, people.
Yeah, I can honestly say I am a shit photographer. I know I know the ins and outs, and I can give you pointers, and I might get a good photo, but I'm no Ansel Adams.
All right, great. So no photography.
No
Then,
photography.
so what then?
And
after
then
that?
I went into editing, photo editing actually, and I am really, really good at that.
Good at photo editing meaning exactly what? Lame, like
I am the one person that everybody hates because I make people more beautiful than they really are.
so you do the it's like
We enhance. We don't make it completely different. Yeah. And also that's the thing that most people don't realize. I don't erase flaws. I just enhance the look of things.
so yeah, but you like take out like but if there's like a wrinkle or something or
Oh yeah, exactly.
or like
a distraction. Whenever there's a distraction in a photo, I try to mitigate that.
Oh, fantastic. Hey everybody. This is a magical part of the show where we take the first half of the show is I like to ask questions to my guest.
Right.
This is where we have the lovely live stream happening here on Twitch, twitch.tv/EvilTedSmith. Guys, I stream Monday and Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But today, no building, we're just having coffee and talking, and we're going to take questions from the live stream. So if you guys have any questions for our friend Sylvia Slays, this is the time to ask. The question was, what do you think of Fallout 76?
Well, I love it. I think it's going to be a huge success because I get to play with all of my friends. I get to play with you now, Archer. Yes, I get to play with you if you sign up with me. Come on.
Guys, really quickly,
go
just
onto
I'm
PC.
gonna try to throw Sylvia under the bus here real quickly. We had a job together. We did a job. We had to go to Vegas and cosplay. There's an event, and we're gonna both dress up in costumes. So as we're driving there, she's never been to Vegas. This is her first time. So as we're driving there, she goes, "Oh wait, this is that." And I go, "Have you been here before?" She goes, "No, I just been here in the game." She knew Vegas because of playing the game Fallout. And I was laughing so hard. She's like, "Oh yeah, this, that, and this. I know where that's at." And I'm like, "Oh, you've been here?" "Oh no, I just know it from the game." So she knew Vegas from the video game.
From New Vegas.
From New Vegas, she knew how Vegas was laid out because of the video game. Goes to show you the gamers really set up.
They're
exact.
great. They're great.
Okay.
Yes. Distances are a little longer.
Who does
but-
Sylvia with? Oh, sorry. Here, what's this?
What happened?
Let me throw this again.
Sylvia, I love your dark Supergirl. Okay, that's not a question. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys. Big Tuna Neil asks a question: how do you keep your room clean while crafting?
I have a very good answer for that. You Dremel outside.
Or you get a downdraft table.
Or that, exactly. But I don't have space for that, Ted.
Kidmere asks, how do you get started in cosplay?
How did I get started? Well, so I was at a convention, and I was there, actually, I was in costume. I was as Poison Ivy. And I was walking down, and I was looking at all the people, and then I saw somebody in a Fallout costume. And of course, I immediately went, "What? This is a thing? Excuse me?"
Now, were you playing the game at the time?
Yeah, of course.
So
I was obsessed.
So you started as a gamer,
yes.
and you saw somebody dressed as somebody.
Exactly. Yes.
That's a good little spin.
And then I basically I ran up to them and I was like, how did you make this? Oh my god, what is happening? And then they told me about this meetup where there was a Fallout meetup at the convention. So of course, naturally, I followed everybody and like a little puppy, and yeah, I saw them, and that's when my obsession started. I immediately had to make the weapons, I had to make the costume. I was Fallout everything everywhere. That was my clique. I loved it. Oh my gosh! And I'm tearing up.
She's tearing the set apart.
Oh my god. So yes, that's how I got started with Fallout.
Spicy Tide Design asked us as a question for both of us. What other hobbies do you have other than cosplay gaming?
I don't know. Not much.
Sorry. Isn't that sad?
That's terrible. It's our life. Terrible?
Like,
it's our life.
Oh, read books. No.
Okay, I do
work on educating myself.
I do read books.
Okay,
I love sci-fi books. I do fantasy and sci-fi, yes. What was the first video game you ever played? And was it on console, Commodore 64, or something else? Okay, first ever video game I played was Final Fantasy, I think it was like 6 or 8 or something. It was like 8-bit, some weird stuff. It was not the Final Fantasy that you see now.
Good question from Cyborg Kangaroo. Says, what was it like to be at the Avenger premiere? Because you were... Okay.
Oh my god.
For you guys who don't know this, Sylvia went to the Avenger premiere. You got to
Infinity War. Yes.
It was for Infinity War, and they made you dress up for it.
Yes, I was Hela.
She was Hela.
I was in my horns,
right?
And it was the most amazing experience of my life. Really, you get to meet everybody, the stars. Everybody was there. Tom Hiddleston, Chris, almost all the Chris's. And they signed my horns. I made them sign everything and everywhere. That's why I had to make a second pair of horns. And then Taika Waititi, the director of Thor Ragnarok, he was there too, and he was like, "Oh my god!" and ran up to me and then.
Oh, how nice! I did not know this.
Yes, Taika Waititi. He's my idol.
He did that Thor. That particular Thor movie did so well for the box office that they like him as a director. They might be letting him direct more now because
they have to.
Because that one just blew up and people love the sense of humor. It was funny. It was fast paced.
He's a genius.
Yeah, it was very funny.
Have you seen what they do in the shadows? What we do in the shadows?
Yeah, I love that series.
Oh my God,
the series movie.
The movie.
The movie. It's what we do in the shadows is it's a Kiwi film that he's in it. And also he directed.
He
and he plays the vampire.
And they're doing a second part now. They're doing the vampire version.
But the werewolves.
The werewolf version. Yes.
We're werewolves, not swearwolves.
Yes.
Oh god, that's super funny. All right.
Okay. Next question. What?
More questions, please, for the chat, guys, please.
Take Sylvia to Winnipeg with you.
Guys, you people.
I would rock that booth.
How about
Seriously.
this? How about this, guys? I think Sylvia.
Yes.
Should start going to cons herself. I think Sylvia should
Let's do it.
So here's what real quickly.
Slayer booth.
Really quickly, everybody. If you would like Sylvia Slays at your convention, all you have to do is write to them and say, "Hey, we'd like to have Sylvia Slays." That's how it works, everybody. Are you two planning on making a prop costume together?
But should we say?
Well, okay. Well, should we say? Should we tell them? Yeah. Okay. She says, "Okay. Yes, we are doing a cosplay together. We're both really excited about. We were going to do it for DragonCon, but it just too much stuff came out. I couldn't go. She could go. I couldn't go. So we're going to do aliens. She's going to be Ripley, and I'm going to be Hicks. Yes. That's our next big cosplay we're going to do together. If you guys haven't been watching the video, that's why I made the video about the pulse rifle and the flamethrower. That's our next big thing we want to do together. We don't know which con we're going to do yet because of our scheduling, but we're going to work it out. But that's our next thing we're going to do together.
So busy.
And she's busy. Stop. You're busy too. She's busy too.
As a gamer, what gets you excited about playing, and what games have you climbed the walls in anticipation? Something like that. Okay, I'm an RPG girl. Only role-playing games for me, no shooters. I suck at shooters. I really do.
You mean first-person shooter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm better at first-person, but although I take that back. I played Destiny with Bill Duran, and I sucked. It's horrible. Hey, Heather.
How are you? But yeah, only RPGs because I like the storylines. There's some shooting elements anyways in there. And honestly, I'm obsessed with Bethesda games. Anything that Bethesda comes out with, Fallout, Skyrim, Dishonored, they're incredible. All of them are incredible. I'm obsessed. And CD Projekt Red. Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh my god. Cyberpunk 2077. I know Sylvia and I are both, I'm again not a gamer. I love the designs. We both got really excited about it. I don't know, we might do something with that. I'm really excited about that.
Guys, I have been following the trailer since it launched.
God, how many years?
Every day. Years.
How many years?
Years. Oh my god.
I thought it was
like
I
7.
thought it was never coming
swear.
out. I don't think they ever thought it was coming out either, so.
Exactly. Have either of you considered making your own movie or short?
Did it. Been there, done that. I did a film called Guardian of the Realm, and it got released in 2004. Got picked up. The company that bought it went to Blockbuster, Netflix Video, and now it's bankrupt. So the film's in limbo somewhere. But I think if you can type it, you might find it on YouTube. So you can watch my movie on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's bootleg or stolen.
It might be for like streaming somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah,
but anyway, I did that.
Download it.
I did it. But what my thing is now, what I want to do is I like helping people on other films. The day of trying to be a director, filmmaker are over for me. But I love my filmmaking friends, so I will still do it. I just like to build props and costumes for other people for their films. But that's,
I can scripty for you any day. Absolutely.
well, how about this? I think they're asking, would you be in a film? Would you?
Oh, starring?
Yeah, would you think, or be a cameo or something in a movie?
Oh, totally. Cameo, yeah.
All
Cameo.
right. See, she's like,
Totally.
okay, as long as I'm in for 5 minutes,
Yeah,
she's good.
Exactly,
Okay.
yeah. Otherwise, no. I'm like a gem. You have to use me wisely.
Oh my
Sylvia, what's your character type in Fallout or RPGs? Honestly, I'm a sneaker. I love sneaking around.
Oh, so what's a sneaker? What's that? A non-gamer
It's basically a rogue. You stay in the shadows,
right?
And you go dagger, dagger, dagger. You just come in close and then stab them with lots of critical shots. That's me. That's me.
Okay. Question for you. Where can people find you on social media?
Well, that's easy. Everywhere under Sylvia Slays.
So Instagram, Sylvia Slays.
Sylvia Slays.
Facebook.
Sylvia Slays.
Twitter.
Sylvia Slays.
Oh my goodness, that's
Everywhere.
amazing.
Everywhere.
That's great. See, again, for me, she was smart.
MySpace. Sylvia Slays.
MySpace. Sylvia Slays. MySpace. That's awesome.
For Sylvia and Ted, what brought you all to streaming?
Great. You go first.
Me? Oh my god. Well, actually, this guy brought me into streaming. Yeah, because he was like, hey, just try it. So I set up a bunch of cameras and then I started streaming and being ridiculous on camera. So yeah, it worked out.
Well, for me, it was Punish Props. I did YouTube, and Bill's like, oh, Ted, you got to stream now. I'm like, what? He goes, it's great. I'm like, I have YouTube, I have this. So I started streaming. And I won't lie, what makes streaming so exciting was that it's live. And that you build this community and you start becoming friends with people. And you start having built these friendships on this social media platform that's global. And I have friends that are just international. And you can share techniques. And what I like about streaming too is that when people have questions, I do a YouTube channel, so I have to go and do my fan mail once a week. I have to sit down and go through all my fan mail, and it takes a while. What's so cool about live stream is if people have a question, they can pop in and I can answer it live. And I got addicted.
Where do you both get your ideas for stuff to make? Do you stay with just stuff from games, anime, or do you look at variants from smaller artists?
Do you want to go first?
Yes.
Okay, go.
I go by concept art, usually. Whenever I look, for example, for a movie costume or something, I go concept art, because concept art, usually, they make it even more grand than the final costume. So I like to go off of that and make it really nice and shiny.
For me is Pinterest. I got addicted to Pinterest. I'm a great builder. I'm not a designer. I'm not an engineer. It's like I know what I like and what I don't like. That I can do. But so there's Pinterest was a main inspiration for my Mongol the Mutilator I did for BlizzCon last year. Was I was like, I want to do something, but I don't play games. I'm not really familiar with the gaming characters, and I'm not passionate. I need something that's going to get some passionate. So that's why I like old stuff like movies and aliens and like old movie stuff, and I like doing things based on films or things that I'm passionate about. But for video games, I don't really play them, so I wanted to do something for Blizzard, but I didn't want to do. I like Diablo, the game. I like the design, but I don't want to build a specific character, but I want to do something inspired by. So I looked at Pinterest and borrowed literally different elements, like a shoulder from this character, the helmet from this guy, and like, oh, I like the shin guards from this.
Patchwork, right?
Yeah, and I just patchworked the whole thing from designs from Pinterest. So designs is what inspires me to build. So that's a great question. Thank you. What did you get?
What do you guys do when you hit a wall on a project and can't get the look you want?
You want to go first?
No.
Okay, okay, I'm going to go. When you hit a wall and you can't get the look you want, you stop. Walk away from it and take a break. Because what happens is sometimes you get so focused on something, you can't see the forest because of the trees. It's like you're working so hard on something, you get so focused. And I found out the best thing is to take a break from it. And if you take a break, and sometimes what I'll do is I'll step away from it and just go do something else completely different. You wake up, come back the next day, and you look at it, you'll see exactly what you were doing and why it's not working. You always need to. It's kind of like a computer. Sometimes you have to take that computer and shut it off and reboot it. The best way to do it, you have to do the same thing with your brain. You have to unplug and reboot, or you're not going to get it. So that's what I do.
Okay, that's true. I mean, honestly, my version would be try harder.
Wow, spoken like a true German. I got a story I want to share. A little short story about Sylvia and I. Is that when I met Sylvia at Wondercon, I started working on Vampire Hunter D costume, and we started working on it. I was posting pictures and streaming that live on Twitch. And as I was building it, Sylvia came in and went, "Oh my God, Ted, this costume makes me want to dress up as Layla from Vampire Hunter D," and she's the human female bounty hunter. And I thought, oh wow! And I wrote to her and said, if you do that, if you build the costume, I'll make her gun. So I ended up making the gun, and this is the best thing about this, guys. I didn't see any pictures. She didn't post any of them. She did all secret, did everything off social media.
Yeah.
I built the gun on live stream, and then I cut it down and put it on YouTube. And we're like, ooh, yeah, we're gonna do this at TwitchCon together. So I brought my D costume, and I'm in this hotel room waiting for her to show up. And she knocks on the door, and it was the first time I saw that costume, and I was blown away. She knocks on the door, I open the door, I'm like, it wasn't Sylvia, it was Layla from Vampire Hunter D. It was spot on. I was so blown away. Again, yes, I'll have all you guys, as I'm talking, you'll see images of this thing. It's amazing. So I was like, oh my God. So that, we became good friends, and so we thought, we have to do this again someday. So
hell yeah.
Yeah. So
now we cosplay all the time.
Now we try to cosplay. Yeah. So we're so busy working on a schedule. But so our next big one is Ripley and X.
Yep, exactly. Yes. Aloha.
Sylvia is. Wait, he has a quick.
Sylvia, is your fear of sewing why you have a safety pin in your shoulder?
Wow, he called it. Burn. Look at this, guys. Turn. Show him. Look at this.
There's a hole in my favorite shirt, and I can't sew it back together.
This? I could actually sew that. Seriously, I don't know how to use a machine, but I'm a badass hand sewer. We will fix that before you leave today. That's embarrassing. Wow, a safety pin. Nobody will notice this.
I like it.
That's very fun.
It makes it authentic.
Good
it makes it apocalyptic.
Yeah, that falls into her Fallout costume, guys, she's wearing. All right, guys, this comes to the end of our show, Coffee Talk. I like to do a little speed round with Sylvia Slays.
What? There's a speed round?
Yes, sir. You ready?
No.
Yes, she is.
God
She's so ready.
Damn it.
Here we go. Would you like to? Do you prefer a movie in a theater or DVD?
Theater, because of the atmosphere.
Right? Amazing. Yeah. Always. Okay, good. Now, eat breakfast or skip breakfast?
Skip. What? No, yeah. I like coffee. Coffee all the way.
I'm actually, I used to eat breakfast. I'm starting to turn into her. I'm starting to skip breakfast. Okay. 15 minutes early or 15 minutes late?
Early. Always early.
Always early. I'm always, there's, now you're being honest, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yes.
shit. Okay,
yeah.
It's always good. Whatever you're doing, I'm always 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get anxiety if I'm too late.
Right?
Seriously.
I do too. I'm so crazy. I can't. People are waiting on me. I can't stand it. Okay, good. When you fly in an airplane Window or aisle seat?
Aisle.
You know why?
Because
Because she's long and she has to get out a lot.
Yes.
Aisle. Again, everybody, this was awesome. Again, Sylvia, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me, Ted.
This is
was
so
amazing.
awesome. Again, everybody, social. You can follow Sylvia Slays at
Sylvia Slays everywhere.
Sylvia Slays, guys. It's at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. She is Sylvia Slays throughout everything. Again, everybody, all the links will be below the video. All the people we chat about will be in the videos below. Again, guys, this is my new channel, Evil Ted Extras. I need more subscribers to be partnered with YouTube. It needs to be at least 1,000. So, you guys are watching this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share with your friends.
So like, subscribe.
So like and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, guys, we'll catch you back next time right here in Coffee Talk. Bye.
Bye.